I had a great experience recently going to Sparrow Farm Junior School, which is part of Translation Nation, to record the children telling their stories, talking about the stories for a BBC radio programme I do called Word of Mouth. And I was struck by several things. First of all, the incredible confidence of the children. And it's not just the fact that they knew what they were doing. There was a real authority about the way in which they talked about the stories that they either had told or had translated. There was also an authority about the fact that the actual act of translation, it's like working words, it's like pushing words to mean things and then rejecting them when they don't work and then finding another one. This is intense work, and to see children who possibly wouldn't meet this until they get to secondary school, and even then it can be quite tricky, quite lumpy if you like. Here they were excited by it. They were excited by this business of translation. The other thing was just the sheer beauty and power of the stories that they were telling. I mean, these are stories I either hadn't heard of, or if I had heard of them, I knew a different version of them. And the way in which they could draw on a whole hinterland that's invisible in a school. These are mothers, fathers, grandparents, uncles, aunts, sometimes going back, we don't know how far. I mean, it could be hundreds of years. And they're drawing on that in the school environment. Schools aren't just knowledge factories. They're very diverse communities, and all teachers have to think of ways in which you can pull all the people in a school together. And Translation Nation is one of the best means that I think I've ever seen of doing that, because you're starting from, if you like, the most diverse aspects of people, their cultures, what they value, the languages that they express those cultures in, and then pulling it together with a common shared purpose and common shared activity. Now, I can speculate, and I will, that this has a fantastic knock-on effect. It has a knock-on effect about people's happiness, about their sense of worth, about a sense of being noticed. I often think there's a sort of strange thing can go on in schools where, if you're a child, why would you think that this school values who you are? This is exactly what it says. It says it without saying it. You, child X, we value what you're saying and who you are, but also, what's incredible about it is that it's part of these key skills, this key knowledge that we value so much, sense of language, sense of culture, being able to compare words, compare grammar, compare ideas, and flipping between languages and cultures like that. So I have no doubt whatsoever this has a really important knock-on effect right the way across the curriculum and the school community.